So, first of all, a Happy New Year. We have successfully ended the engineering phase, which was the third phase of our Bucky Lab semester. Now, within the new year, we are entering the last phase. This is writing the report, finishing the last bits and pieces of the prototype, the photo shooting, and then the final presentation. We will teach you how to fine-tune the final presentations. Nadia especially will help you. But first of all, let's explain a couple of things that we have to do within the next couple of days or weeks. So, we assume that the prototypes are almost done. Some of them need a little fine-tuning. You are able to access the models in the basement or in the cave when they are stored behind the door. So please feel free to ask me or our logistics personnel to enter the room. Say you're from the Bucky Lab, you should be able to get there. Otherwise, put me in CC in case there's some problems. Next Tuesday we will already meet together. And then we will talk about your prototypes. What we are most interested in right now is, did everything work as planned? How is your prototype performing? Overall, the Bucky Lab is more about the process and less about the product itself. And we assume that you have already got your findings. Did the mechanics work as supposed, as you planned, as you've imagined and engineered, or didn't it work at all? So therefore, we would like to ask you to judge your own work also within the final report. That's at the very end of the report. There will be some final thoughts, feedback about the project itself. What could have been done better? Was it a stupid idea? Now you see clearly that it didn't work because of that or that. Or it just didn't perform as planned because there is a material issue or due to the fact that we weren't able to supply the right tools for the job or the right materials. You should be able to judge your prototypes and its functionality up to now. Be honest. At the very end you may also come up with the conclusion that this was an overall naive idea that was worth trying, but at the very end would not be your recommendation to go on further. Usually product development of this kind of thing takes a couple of years. We have sped up the team, the entire process by doing this within a couple of months. But I think you all come to a very good result that is being able to help you to judge your own ideas. So therefore, at the very end, we would like to ask you an honest question. Do you think it's a good idea or not? Be honest. In case something didn't work, please be honest and share what you find is the reason. There might be several reasons why it didn't work. Maybe there is a second or third attempt needed. Put that also in your final feedback at the very end. Next to that, we also need a feedback from you personally. That helps us to improve the course, to improve things that didn't work as planned. So therefore, next to the group's feedback and the final thoughts, we are also looking forward to get a final personal feedback. And that can also contain struggles you may have, things that you haven't thought about before, and therefore we are trying to read between the lines also in order to help you or help to improve the course for the next students coming. In a couple of weeks, I think third week in January, we will also prepare the photo shooting. This will be the moment where your prototypes has to be finished. We will, if everything is working out, get the orange hall and we put our photo gear there and create a mobile photo studio to make nice pictures of your prototypes in front of a white background to make product-like photos, but also nice group pictures from each of you as a group with your prototype. That will also be nice to put in your report, and maybe there's also a moment where we can take a group picture of the entire semester. That's it for right now. use the time right now to prepare your report. Try to make sure that you write the report in a way that you are able to describe the steps you have made in order to make that product, to develop that product. Share your little mistakes, share the moments where you had to make a choice for either the one or the other option. In the report you can later also read back why you made this or that choice, and that will hopefully also give enough explanation if you read the report 10 years later why you have chosen and got that or this direction within the overall development of the product. Should help you also to remember what you've done, the paths you have chosen, and the reasons why you made the one or the other choices for further projects if you have to do something like that. Again, I think that's it for right now. Otherwise, we will individually talk to you about the one or other problem that any of you, maybe from the prototype or the organizational task, what your report should look like, answer in smaller groups. Nadia will also help you a little bit with the final pitch or the final presentation. And unless, I think this is enough information to get you all a jump start into the last couple of weeks of the semester. Thanks! All the best. See you soon.